Well, good evening, everyone, and a very happy Easter Monday to you. I hope you've had a good day, and welcome to the Easter musical quiz, a quiz like no other, where anything could happen and probably won't. But I hope you can have a bit of fun. Yes, indeed, Miles, no prizes for guessing that now. Well, I don't know. Yes, our opening music was, in fact, as Miles says, the music used for the live London shows in the Palladium from the 50s onwards. A piece of music called Startime by Eric Rogers. Anyway, I'm making this up as I go along, so I hope you'll just humour me with that. It's going to be a bit of fun. I know you've all stepped into Zoom quizzes before with varying results, but this is a bit different on YouTube because you can't talk back. I don't even have to think about muting you all because you're muted. You may need a pen and paper if you want to take part live in the fun that's going on. That's entirely up to you. The quiz has very simple rules. They're mine. And it's going to be... It's a good opening, isn't it? It's going to be in 4 rounds. So what I'm going to do is tell you what the name of the round is, explain how many questions there are, play each one twice, and then you can tot up and see how many you got. It's an honesty thing, folks. Okay? Because there are big prizes at stake in this bumper Easter quiz. You might even win a cruise to Madeira. It has been known. Anyway, without further ado, if you must, Daisy, you might need to borrow it from Hampshire. First round, ad nauseam. Okay, so what I'm going to do is give you 8 questions. There are 8 questions in round 1. And these are all pieces of music, jingles if you like, from TV adverts. They do go back a bit because bear in mind I haven't had Telebox since 2007, but they are all pretty famous in terms of what they advertise. And what you need to do is to tell me the name of the product. The product, all right? But as Hannah's just said, thank you for reminding me, don't shout out the answers, otherwise you'll spoil it. Because if you all shout out the wrong answers, it's just going to throw everyone, isn't it? You know? Okay. I'm going to just presume you're all ready, because I'm starting. So, round 1, ad nauseam, there are 8 questions. And I want to know the name of the product advertised by the music you hear. Question, I know, Barb, I'm on the edge of my seat. Can you see? Like that. Sorry. Question 1. I know you've all got it written down, but I'm going to play it again anyway because that's what it says to do on my script. So this is question 1, repeating. I want to know the name of the product. That was question 1. On we go to question... We're going to be here all night otherwise. Question 2, the name of the product. And here is question 2 again. Being very well behaved. In fact, I'm being quite well behaved at the moment. That reminds me, coffee. Okay, if you just joined us and wondered what on earth's going on, don't ask me, I haven't got a clue. But we're doing a musical quiz. Hello, Joe. Nice to see you, my love. We're doing a musical quiz, and we're in round 1, ad nauseam, and we're coming up to question 3. We're after the name of the product. I'm going to get a sore arm, keep swinging this mic in. If anyone donates me a coffee tonight via PayPal, I might save up for a Lavalier microphone for these quiz evenings. I mean, once we get up to having 7 quizzes a week, we'll need to sort of streamline it a bit. Lost where I am now. Oh, question 3 again. Brother Mark, not like last night, eh, chap? Okay, on to question 4. Question 4. Short and sweet. Question 4 again. Oh, whizzing through these, aren't we? Fantastic. I don't know why I'm looking at the camera. I'm sort of so used to seeing a Zoom screen full of Muppets or the cast of Fraggle Rock. I'm just presuming you're all okay. You look good. Okay, question 5 of round 1. Question 5. Which bit do you love, Honor? I want to know. Much bigger. What? You want my plane to be much bigger? I'll have to watch I don't peek. Indeed. Indeed. The Muppets. Oh, we could have had that as one of the... No. I keep losing my place. I'm not built for this. I can do the playing, and I can just about cope with the sound and the vision, but... Oh, dear. What are we on? Well, I'm on coffee. I can hear you getting impatient. Just calm down. All right, question 5 again. Brother Mark, there's a first time for everything, isn't that, chap? Okay, on we go to question 6. I was going to say something witty and helpful or unhelpful then, but I'm not. So I will take that comment back. Here is question 6 again. This chat room is even more bizarre than it is on a Sunday night. At least I can make sense of some of what you're just saying random things. Fiona's just saying number 6. What players? Mark, you're on the cider again, down in Hereford. Miles says yuck. Nor do I, Honor. That's why I stopped when I did. Okay, question 7. Remember, you are writing down the product. The product. Question 7 again. All right, Hannah, don't show off. There's 3 of you at it over there. Okay, this is the final question in round 1. Final question in round 1. So question number 8. Okay. Question 8, the final question of round 1, one more time, and then we'll see what you've got. So that's round 1. So whilst you're cogitating and digesting, who said that? Lloyd Grossman said that, didn't he? Yeah, exactly. What era? Tricky. I know. While you're thinking about it, I'm going to play you a tune. This is not part of it. Just a little break in proceedings. So just have a little break. If you want to guess this tune that I'm playing and its context like we usually do on a Sunday night, that's up to you. But a couple of minutes, then we'll tell you the right answers. That wasn't part of the quiz. That was just because I was getting fed up with playing 30-second bits. I thought we'd play a tune. And it was, of course, as you all didn't type in, because you've sort of trained yourself not to type in because it's the quiz, that was All the Things You Are by Jerome Kern. Okay. So, you now need to see how many out of 8 you've got correct. Okay. I'll tell you what they were. So this was round 1, question 1. High-vis bread. All right. Number 2. Fairy liquid, as used from the 1950s onwards. I can't tell you if it's still used because I ain't got telly box, but it probably is. The third one, Cadbury's Fruit and Nut. Oh, I wonder if I'll get a copyright strike for saying Cadbury's. Oh well. Question 4. Whoops. Jacob's Club Biscuit. Oh, that's what you meant by they used to be bigger. And a random hairy lip squid. Oh, sorry. Fairy liquid. Boom, boom. Got you. Number 5. Wall's Cornetto. Number 6. Martini. I'm going to guess, Miles, that's why you said yuck, actually, earlier on. Number 7, I know you know it was the Ashgrove. But it was used. You can pat it, meat paste it, on fresh bread you really taste it. And it's lovely on a crumpet, but don't tell the wife. Country Life butter, taste as good as it always has done. Country Life. And the last one... Nothing sparkles like a baby sham. Boom. So there you go. Did anyone get 8, apart from me? Type it in if you got 8. Bearing in mind that I'm sort of saying things about 20 seconds before you're receiving them. So we're now going to move on to the second round, which I'm calling iconic intros. And it could be from anything. When I was making my list this morning, it really was literally what popped into my slightly under-caffeinated head. So this is round 2, iconic intros. And here is number 1. Question number 1 again. So I'm looking at your scores. There is a prize. It's not a cruise to Madeira, but there is a prize. Sorry. Right, so we're on round 2, iconic intro. Where's my coffee? There we go. Round 2, iconic intros, and we're now moving on to question number 2. Round 2, question number 2 again. Hey, I'm good at this, aren't I? I thought of something else, by the way, if anybody feels like ever donating anything. I want a lavalier mic, and I also want someone to come and mend my flipping D. Be useful for the silent keyboard round, wouldn't it? Right, what are we on? Question number 3 of iconic intros. Question number 3 again. Well, apparently we've now got 31 people on live, which means that in the last sort of 10 minutes, 4 more have joined in and haven't got a clue what's going on. Join the club. We're playing a musical quiz of sorts, and we're in the second round, and we're just skating towards the periphery of question number 4 of iconic intros. This is question number 4. Question number 4 again. Got to hurry you. Question 5, iconic intros. Question 5. Thank you, brother. Love you too. Question number 5 again. Oh, I should have told you. Said anything could happen. There are 7 questions in this round. 7 questions, and you've had 5 of them. This is question... Can I just finish my coffee? Thank you. You could admire my eggs. This is question 6. He's in very good company. I'm totally lost. I might join him in a minute. This is question number 6 again. And here is the last question of this round, question number 7 of iconic intros. Somebody else has just joined, our 32nd in the chat person. We're having a musical quiz. It's a right laugh. What are we doing? Oh, iconic intros. Last question. I'm sorry about that, Alison. I'll try better, not to be quite so annoying. It's difficult when you've had 1 or 2 coffees this week. Question 7, the final question of iconic intros, goes like this. Question 7 again of iconic intros. So that concluded our second round. I'm looking at all my studio clocks and we're bang on schedule. It's pretty good, isn't it? Never heard you sing, chap. Anyway, whilst you're still having a think and maybe a chat, if there's anybody with you, I'm going to play you another tune. This is not part of the quiz, but if you want to guess what it is, then please feel free to do so. right. So I meant to say you should type in the number out of 7 that you got for round 2 iconic intros. So do type away, and I will tell you what those intros were. That was round 2. So the first one we had, round 2, number 1 was O Fortuna or Carmina Burana by Carl Orff. Number 2 was this. And what a shame that David James isn't here tonight. Blimmin' heck. That was the Wombling song. I told you my mind works in a funny way when it's uncaffeinated. The Wombling song by Mike Batt. Number 3 was Geezy Joy of Man's Desiring. I could hear many of you when I stopped just coming in to sing. Slightly flat. Number 4 was Money, Money, Money. Yes, please. By ABBA. Number 5. Zadok the Priest by Handel. Number 6. You've Got a Friend in Me by Randy Newman. And number 7. It's a Hard Life. Well, it is, isn't it? But It's a Hard Life by Queen, written by wonderful Freddie Mercury. Oh, somebody's got 7 now. Is it, Mark Turville? I'll take your word for it, chap. Nothing more I can add to that, really. Didn't even know you followed football. Oh, on we go. Right, so we're now approaching the end of my tether. No, not the end of my tether. This is round 3 of our musical quiz. And this is scheming, theming. So these are all famous TV themes. There are going to be 6 of them. Oh, well done. You're all doing very well. Well, you're all doing quite well. Well, you're all doing. You're all here. That's the main thing. Oh, 2 people have dropped out. They've had enough of me. Hilarious. Yes, Sally, go on. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go along. Right. Round 3, scheming, theming. There are 6 TV themes. 5 of them were composed for purpose. I'm just telling you that. And 1 of them wasn't. That's just nothing to do with anything. It just popped into my head. So here is round 3, scheming, theming. Here is tune number 1. Hey, my D's mended itself. Brilliant. You can still buy me a coffee if you want, by the way. Bob, are you referring to the Queen song? Yes. He very famously borrowed quite a few in his songs from various places. What are we doing? Oh, question 1. Question 1 again. Question number 2. I know, it probably won't last, Hannah. Question 2 of scheming, theming. What famous theme is this? Question 2 again. Daisy, I suppose the obvious question to ask back at you then is, when did you last play that? Okay, scheming theming, question 3 of 6. Question 3 of 6. Question 3 again. Mark Tobley might have to explain that one. I'm a bit lost on that one. Okay, question 4 of 6. Question 4 again. Question 5. Question 5 again. And the final question for our scheming theming, number 6. Question 6, one more time. This is the last question in the third round, scheming theming. Okay, so that completed round 6. So I'm going to play one more tune while you tot up your answers. Not part of the quiz, just for a little bit of a break. Okay, tot up your answers. See how you did. Samba, otherwise known as So Nice, by the wonderful Antonio Carlos Jobim. So, how did you do in that round out of 6? Did anyone get 6? Not that I can see. I should have appointed one of you to be totting up who's actually keeping total, because it's way off my screen now. I'm off the wall, but you're off my screen. Yeah, so here's a recap then. So type in the number that you've got. Any advance? I think, Brother Mark, you're on 5. Anyone else got 5 on that one? Anyone get 6? So, scheming theming. First of all, you heard All Creatures Great and Small by Johnny Pearson. Then you heard The Parkinson Theme by the wonderful Harry Stoneham. Next you heard which was Some Mothers Do Have 'Em by the amazing Ronnie Hazelhurst. I'm just going to throw in, I'm just giving you the answers now. Um, anyway, Some Others Do Have 'Em by Ronnie Hazelhurst. That little tune, two interesting things. One, it spells out some Morse code. Number two, it was written during lots of cuts at the BBC. And Ronnie Hazelhurst was a flautist, so he double-tracked himself because there wasn't the money to pay an orchestra for the theme tune. So that's why you hear that. Okay, so that was number three. Number four. As always, Miss French. That was the Songs of Praise theme by Robert Priseman, who was, I don't know if he still is, the musical director for Songs of Praise. It was written as a toccata for organ originally, and it's gone through various changes over the years. Number five. Was the Dame Edna theme, written by Laurie Holloway, who was Dame Edna's musical director and also musical director on the Parkinson Show. Thank you, Joe. I knew it did. Thank you for that. So the last one was the only piece of music that wasn't composed for the series. It's actually a piece of music called Miniskirt by the Brazilian amazing, weird composer Esquivel. But it was used for Louis Theroux. So that was that one. Did anyone get six? Anyway, we're going to move on because this is where it could... Thank you, Hannah. Thank you so much for that. We're going to move on because this is where it could all go horribly wrong in so many ways. I'm going to play you some tunes, but you're not going to hear them. All right? You are going to see them. And they're all famous bits of music, but I'm hoping you'll recognise by the patterns of either the melody or the rhythm. And this is a chance to do a big reveal. Been waiting a few weeks to do this. Hopefully, when I press a magic button, we will call in camera 2. Whoa! It works. So, as you know, we've been developing the channel over the year. So we've now got a top-down view of what's going on. Okay. Oh, Emily, very good. Very good. I like that. Okay, so now what I've got to do is tell you what the number of the question, but remember to turn off the sound, otherwise you will see what they are. Here, not see. You need to see what... Oh, shut up, you fool. That's me. Okay, this is round 4. There are 5 questions, and it's called Dummy at the Keyboard. So, question 1. Watch very carefully. Question 1. All got it? Here it is again. So that was question 1. I know. It's only a trial, Mark. Don't get stressed. Okay, question 2. Maybe I'll play them a bit more obviously. Yes, I'm sure. Well, I don't know, actually. Fiona, it depends if I'm playing the right notes. Question 2 of the dummy keyboard. It is quite hard, isn't it? I'm watching the screen of myself playing, and I think I don't know what I'm playing now. I've got a clue. Oh well. I said anything might happen. Here's question 2 again. We're going to move quite swiftly on, I think. So here is question 3 of 5 of the dummy at the keyboard. Question 3. Sally, so is mine. It is hard, isn't it? Here's question 3 again. Well, there you blooming well go, Daisy. Weren't moaning the other day saying, oh, I'll be hopeless at this one. Yep. Hannah, can you kindly put away your wooden stirring spoon, please? Oh, good. I was about to say, should we make it 4? But as people are getting 1, we'll go on. So we're now on to number 4 of the hidden keyboard. Number 4. Number 4 again. Watch the right hand. One more. The agony is nearly over. Should have done this round earlier. Should have hidden it under the carpet. Oh well, never mind. Will you forgive me? Clearly not. We've only got 27 people on now. Maybe we won't do this 7 days a week. Maybe, yeah. So final question of the dummy keyboard. Question number 5. I had to move my hands then because they went off the screen. Question number 5, the final question, one more time. Oh, we're back in the room. Are we all right? Do you need a fan? Calm you down? Oh, good, Mark Turville. I thought you'd get that one. Okay. Oh, Mark, don't interfere, brother Mark. It's my quiz. Don't interfere. It's only an experiment. Bit of bank holiday fun. Okay. So we've sort of really reached the end. Did anyone get all 5 of those? Did anyone get all 5? Type it in now, and then I will tell you the answers before we try and tot up. Okay. For people that don't know, my wonderful friend and duet partner, Hannah, a family of 3 wonderful, amazing pianists. It does help. But I was trying to do obvious tunes that have a rhythm or a pattern to them. Pretty good, Mark Turville. You must have had a good piano teacher, chap. Right. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's go back to that camera. So here are the answers to the final round, the dummy at the keyboard. So the first one was this. Yeah. So the first movement of the Adagio from Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. I've noted your comment, Hannah. It's fine. The second one was this. East Hender's Theme by the wonderful Simon May. The third one was this. Toccata in D minor by Johann Sebastian Bach. Number 4 was this one. Do you see what I did there? This one. That was 1 from Chorus Line by Marvin Hamlisch. And the final one, and finally Cyril, and finally Esther, for those of you of a certain age, number 5 was this. Rhapsody in Blue by George Gershwin. So, I've run out of questions. Well, I haven't. I've got like thousands more, but I think that's more than enough. As my late grandfather used to say, I think we'll call it a day now. We've all done very well. Interesting. Yeah. Well, win some, lose some, I guess. Hopefully, there was something within my little experimental quiz for everyone. What I will do is, yes, good idea, Joe Forrest. Can you now tot up, if you want to play the game, if you want to win the valuable prize, which is not a cruise to Madeira, if you want to win the prize, tot up what you've got in total. It will be a total out of 26, and I'll leave the I was going to say I'll leave the iron on, but I hope I haven't. I'll leave the stream running so you can type it in, and then I'll read back the chat and see who's got the most. But it's been lots of fun. There is a prize. I'll tell you what the prize is, and if I know your email address, I'll be able to email you. The prize will be for the person who's got the most, that I will, in my Sunday show, play a song of your choice in the next couple of weeks, within reason, depending who gets it. And yes, there must be a get out clause somewhere. No, I'm glad you liked it. So I hope you've had a really good weekend. The weather has been surprisingly all right, hasn't it? Although there was a touch of that this morning, wasn't there? Did you notice it? Did you get any of that? I got a touch of that around here. It was quite bizarre. And then it all became sunny again. So I've had a wonderful time, as always. As I say, you all look fantastic. You're keeping well and looking after yourselves. Do join me every Sunday at 18:30 live for a date with a dinner set if you can. Thank you so much for being with me, and enjoy the rest of your bank holiday and a good week to come. And at that point, I will say good night.